Tom numbers here. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Today is February 8th, Sunday, February 8th, 2026. And it's the year, I say the year, it's the day of the Super Bowl in America. Super Bowl, if I remember, is 131, John F. Kennedy, 131. But who's going to win? So, as you know, in the last couple of weeks, I've been looking a lot at Chinese astrology. Obviously doing the gematria of the numbers, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. And looking for other pieces to the puzzle. So I've been looking at the astrology. Astrology is 132, Princess Diana, quadrillion, JFK Jr. is alive. And looking at the numerology as well, where you reduce the numbers down. So I've had a look at the New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. And who's going to win? Who's going to win? This is fun because this will be a test of some of the recent things I've been looking into. So, as you know, we're going into the Fire Horse on February 17th, the year of the Fire Horse in the Chinese Zodiac. But we're still in the year of the snake. Now, the enemy sign to the snake is the pig. And guess who was founded in the year of the pig? New England Patriots. They were founded in the year of the pig. They were founded November 16th, 1959. Now, if you do November 16th, 1959, if I've done it right, it comes up to 33, which is a master number. So that seems deliberate that they set that up, and they've obviously been a successful franchise. If you do the Seattle Seahawks, they were founded June 4th, 1974, and then they started playing in 1976, but they were actually founded in 1974. So they're a master number of 22, but you've got 33. So you would think 33 would supersede the 22 and trump it. And there's a possibility of that, but Seahawk, if I've done it rightly, yeah, Seahawks. There's a 59. Hang on, let me get what is it? I think it's Seahawk. Is it Seahawk? There's a 59, which is Joker, to do with the Seattle Seahawks. So maybe they're a Joker card, a trump card. But the Patriots, so New England Patriots, there's lots of good numbers around them. Patriots is 118, the Storm, the Awakening. Also as well, if you do Santa Clara, California, that's 178, which is emergency broadcast. There's been a lot of stuff whizzing around about, are they going to test the EBS today around the Super Bowl? I guess we'll find out, we'll see what happens. But in terms of who's going to win, the enemy sign of the pig, which are the Patriots, is the snake, and we're still in the year of the snake for another week or so. I've heard that sometimes, well, that numerology might, don't know if it's the right word, if it will tip the, if it will beat or trump the astrology. But let's look at what the options are on this. So, and this will be fun, this will be a test. I'm intrigued to see the answer. I would say that the Seahawks will win because they're not in their enemy sign. I was checking online and AI was trying to say that the snake was the same enemy sign as the tiger. Oh, that's it, sorry, so tiger. So Seahawks are a tiger. Their Chinese astrological sign is a tiger. So 1974 was the year of the tiger. The tiger is 59, Joker. AI was trying to mess around with it. There's been some strange things recently with that. But in its purest sense, the enemy sign, the opposite sign when you see it on the zodiac chart, you know, the kind of pie chart, the wheel, the zodiac wheel, the opposite sign, the enemy sign to the Seahawks, the tiger, is monkey. Now this is interesting where it gets kind of complex. Monkey is 83, which is America was founded in America nation in monkey year, which I did stuff recently. And the word football is 83, which is monkey. So you'd think, oh, American football, can they win it? But they were actually founded in the year of the tiger, but we're in the year of the snake right now. So that's not a pure enemy sign to the tiger, whereas the pig is, which is the patriot sign. So we'll see what happens with that. But I would, if I had to pick, that's what I would go for. That's what I would go for. I would say that because the Patriots, it doesn't seem doable that the Patriots could win the Super Bowl in their enemy year, which is this year, because we're February 8th. Fire Horse doesn't start until the 17th, which is still another 9 days away. So I would say that because the New England Patriots were founded in 1959, November 16th, even though they're a 33 master number, that they would not be able to win a Super Bowl in the year, in their enemy year. So that's what I feel with it. So we will find out. So I'd be intrigued, just as you are, to find out what that is and whether that plays out. So if it's purely down on the enemy signs, I would say that the Patriots lose and the Seahawks will win, almost by default on it, because their enemy sign is not the snake, although AI was trying to tell me it was. They were trying to say that the 2 years had the same enemy sign. I was like, no. Anyway, so I've just done the kind of actual working it out manually, and I would say that would be the case. So we'll find out. We will find out, and we will see what happens. But yeah, Tiger's 59, Pig is 35. So there's a JFK reference there, 35. They were also, that was the other thing. So they were founded November 16th, but they didn't, apparently, although maybe AI was messing around on this, they were saying that it actually kind of became ratified officially on November 22nd, which is November 22nd, 11 plus 22 is 33, another master number, that's JFK. 4 years prior to the fact of JFK in 63. But just going purely on the years, I would say that the Seattle Seahawks will beat and trump the New England Patriots tonight. That's what I would say. But anything's doable, so let's see. But if it comes out of that will be interesting. I mean, it's a 50-50, or maybe something else. But that's purely looking at the Chinese zodiac signs and enemy signs, which I found a lot of correlation in recently on my own stuff with previous soccer results. We will see what happens, but that's what I would say. Look, so you got a bit of my glow there, a bit of the tinge. It looks lovely out there today. I say lovely, invigorating, fresh. It's cold, it's wet, but it's pretty out there. What do you think, folks? Who do you think's? Well, that's the thing, we've got Patriots in control, so that's the other thing. Yeah, I mean, there's all the other higher stuff. And I do think at some point these things are going to probably get superseded, but it's interesting to see how things have been done. And I still think there's still a lot of correlation with it. I definitely do feel that the year of the Fire Horse will be magnificent. It will rip everything up. But in terms of, this is a nice litmus test. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, and probably depending on the result, we'll be able to see what correlates with what. But prior to the event in this timeline, I would say that because the New England Patriots are a pig team, they're founded in the year of the pig in 1959, their enemy sign is the snake, and we are still in 2026, February 8th, we're still technically in the snake. Well, we still are. It doesn't happen until the 17th when it goes into the horse. And then the tiger, the eye of the tiger, I would say the eye of the tiger beats the pig on this occasion. Anyway, give a thumbs up if you've got your Tangent wallets for crypto. We'll see what happens in the markets this week. But it's a good time to buy. and I will see you tomorrow. All right, folks, much love. God bless. Take care. Bye.